Hi, my name is Dr. Karen Lamb, and welcome to the Meditation Corner. I'm really excited to get this started on my website. It's been something that I've felt really strongly about for some time, and finally have opened up the space to create this and bring a little bit more meditation and peace and calm into this world that we all know is desperately needed right now. So I wanted to start off by telling you a little bit about my own personal experience with meditation. It actually started at the University of Arizona. I was in my junior year of undergrad, and Dr. Weil, Andrew Weil, had started a meditation program for students and the community to manage stress. And so I was 19 years old when I walked into this class thinking, okay, yeah, I definitely need some stress management tools. And I really wanted to learn how to do it, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So I believe it was a graduate student who had signed up to teach the course, one of Dr. Weil's students. And as wonderful as I'm sure she was, I was not prepared for what was in front of me. So I saw a lot of people sitting on meditation cushions and being able to go inside and find a quiet space within them, or so I thought, and look completely at ease from the outside. What happened for me was very different. I felt like I was crawling out of my skin, and all I could think was, I must be doing this wrong. I must not know how to do this. What's wrong with me? Why can't I clear my mind? Which is the biggest misconception in meditation, that we are supposed to somehow erase everything that is happening in our minds and create blankness. But actually, what our goal is with meditation is to redirect our attention back to whatever anchor we establish. So my goal today is to tell you a little bit about how to do that. And then in the future, you're going to find some guided meditations on this same page. So make sure that you keep coming back to check new meditations and new videos on how to make this possible for people who have really busy lives and really active minds. This will help to strengthen your ability to focus on the things that really matter in your world, and it will happen. Believe me, I started it from a place of much chaos in my own thoughts, and am now able to guide my attention. So it's not about stopping the thoughts, it's about redirecting them. The best analogy that I have for that is a puppy. So when we are training a puppy, we don't expect the puppy to naturally just not chew on things. We want to redirect its attention to a chew toy. And our mind is very similar in that regard. Our mind is going to think. It is constantly assessing oxygen levels in the blood. It's constantly assessing blood sugar and energy, waste removal, nutrient assimilation, and our goal is to give it a direction. So we don't want it to stop what it's doing. What it's doing is very important, but we want it to redirect to something that is going to be a much more effective use of energy. So we give the mind a chew toy. And that can come in the form of a mantra. It can come in the form of a focus on a physical sensation. There are lots of different chew toys, and that's kind of what this meditation corner is about, is giving you lots of different examples of what these chew toys can be for the mind, and you choosing the one that actually works for you, because what works for you may not work for other people. And the individual, being able to individualize our approaches to meditation is what will help us to be most successful. So that means going through lots of different types of meditations until you find the one that you like. So in closing, I just want to summarize some key points here. Meditation needs to be unique to you, whatever is comfortable for you, whether that's standing, sitting, walking, running, laying down. There is no right way to do this. It is what works best. And frankly, what just works. So it needs to look like what works for you. And that took me years to figure out. From that moment I walked into that meditation class. And by the way, basically ran very, very fast in the other direction. I think I made it to 2 or 3 classes. Luckily, I was reintroduced to meditation later from a very different perspective that was really helpful. So make sure that you are taking the time and the patience to find what works for you. And number 2, more specifically, what works for you, finding that chew toy, right? And recognizing, number 3, that we are not clearing the mind, we are redirecting. So the anchor is the chew toy, and the distractions are going to happen. It's going to be the thought. It's going to be a sound. It's going to be a physical sensation that's taking us away from the anchor. There's going to be a lot more on this at my next video, which will be specifically on anchors and distractions and redirection. So for today, that's all I have, and I look forward to posting more soon so that you can start building your own meditation practice that is suited just for your needs. Have a wonderful day.